Hey everybody, Superfluous Jay here with another Factorio for beginners, and I did a lot of stuff off camera here. I'm setting up, remember how I set up this stone requester storage chest here to put stone on the stone line? I kind of set up a thing to do all of them. This is requesting bricks, this is requesting coal, this is requesting iron ore, and they're all just feeding, he's putting it on this belt, which is putting in the splitter, which I totally forgot to input prior. No, it actually does. No, it does have input priority. It's forcing it to input prioritize on the left, so that he always takes precedence over the other one. So any trash I have of these four types is getting put back on the lines where they belong. Same thing with gears. And I was about to do green circuits when I noticed I am not getting any steel, which is a critical resource here. We're also woefully low on copper, so we're going to have to deal with that as well. So today we're going to at least start out fixing these problems. One problem here is we just don't have enough throughput to justify what we're doing. Another problem is our iron ore patch up here is gone, and that's actually not a problem. That's a fantastic thing. I am very happy that it's gone. Let's just go ahead and deconstruct the entire thing using our robots like you meant to. We're just going to tell them to deconstruct everything. They're going to go out there and grab all this stuff. We can help them out a little bit. They're just going to pick all this stuff up. You could definitely be faster about it, but hey. It's better than having to do all of it yourself, right? Probably. They get faster as the game goes on, don't worry. But we can get rid of this line. Get rid of this line all the way through here. I think we can get rid of that power pole, probably. Yep, they got all that stuff. Yeah, but like I said before, bots are dumb. They don't really make the choices that you would like them to make. They don't always grab the nearby stuff first and things like that. But we can clear off all this stuff. And this was this here. Oops. Let's just Control Z so that they don't get rid of that. This was the line that fed. We actually managed to fill up on inventory, which is hilarious. I'm gonna throw a box down, and we'll throw. Right now, we're just gonna throw some raw resources in there, so our bots can get back into our inventory here. Apparently, oh, there's ghosts for underground belts. I'm just gonna clear those. We don't need those. Yeah, we had iron ore coming up, and it was going through here to process to become. It was coming through here to process to become steel. We don't really have that now. We don't have enough iron, where we don't have any iron ore in the thing, and we would have to run iron ore up here to run through here. Eventually, I'm going to want to be making steel out at a remote outpost. Probably. I had a iron ore patch. Yeah, probably here. This might end up being our steel. There's a tiny iron ore patch here, but I think I might just ignore it. So I might make steel out here and maybe even some more iron, because this has 5.5. This has like between 3 and 4 times the amount of iron as this patch does, and infinitely more iron than we have here, and a ton more iron. Like, this is 500,000. This is 19 million. Why would I bother with that? But in the meantime, what I'm going to do is I'm going to redirect some of my I don't want the iron ore train to do it. Or do I? I kind of do. I kind of want the iron ore train to be the one that does it. So let's do that. Let's actually make this a red splitter. Actually, he doesn't need to be a red splitter. He can be a yellow splitter still. And then we'll take the other side of this line. This is going to be a little spaghetti, but I hope you don't mind. Oh, and then we need to remove the fish filter from this thing. So he comes up this way. underground. we're going to run it all the way over here, and then up and up and up. And we need it to go over this way. And I removed those... Sorry about the terrible, terrible spaghetti I'm running here. But I just don't want to deal with steel right now. I want my steel to keep processing. So, yeah, I screwed this up by starting to take it apart. But we want this line to go like this. This to go here. This to go here. Can I pick this up? I can. We've got copper, or we've got, sorry, coal in our inventory we can get rid of. And I'm going to need to run down here and, because I accidentally lit double coal down on the belt. Yeah, here. Just take that. Okay. And we can put coal in these guys just to get it out of our inventory. Put iron ore. I thought I picked some up. Maybe I didn't. That's weird. Okay. Oh, it went right to my trash slots, which is no big deal. It'll just get trashed, which is fine. But now the iron ore's coming down here, and it's starting to run through the steel line, which is perfectly fine by me. Also, if you notice, we're not mining enough copper anymore to fill up enough of these lines. So what I'm going to do? Oh, and this line actually. That's interesting. I don't know if I got rid of it by accident or what. But that might be why we don't have enough copper coming down these lines. Because I never, like, this line wasn't emptying, which is terrible for me. But anyway, that'll actually get that going. But yeah, we've got a red belt here that's not full. Let's do that. Because the left side of this seems to be fine. It's the right side that's having the trouble. So this one will fill up that side, and then these will both come up here. Now this line is full, so when it splits into two yellow belts, these yellow belts will be full, even though they don't look like they're full, which is weird. Oh, because this is a yellow splitter. It needs to be a red splitter to be able to pull this line in at full speed. So that'll help with the copper until we run out of this patch. But we're gonna need to start setting up a copper patch in the near future when these guys are done. I really don't need to do this. It's kind of cathartic in my mind. It feels good to tidy up your mining outposts, even though it literally does not matter whether or not you do that kind of thing. It just feels good in my head. It makes me feel better. So that'll also get this trade moving more often, which isn't a bad thing. I would rather do this a different way. I'll just tell you that much. I would rather do this in a way that involves going out and getting more steel. I just don't want to deal with it right now. Anyway, how are you all doing? We're doing some uranium processing today. That's what we're doing. So we are setting up more mines. We've got a 3 million and a 13 million uranium. I'm actually going to tap this 3 million one because there's really no reason not to. And for that, we're going to need more train lines. We also should come down here and let the logistic bots pull all the junk out of my inventory. And see, like the ones that have chests set up, they're taking the stuff up to those chests. And then, like, I had extra belts, so they're taking the belts out. And then the stuff that doesn't have a specific chest for, they would have run it down here, but I don't think I actually had anything in my inventory that was like that, which is pretty cool. Yes, yeah, I set up all these filters here. This is by no means an exhaustive list of all the filters we can have. I'm going to want to put all the plates and stuff like that. I just hadn't gotten around to it. I noticed that steel was out before I got to that. So I actually think I'm going to finish that part just to get all this stuff set up, and then I will be back when I'm ready to start heading out to the uranium mine.